our side of town. My mom worked really, really hard just to get by. Then I went to Carl Hayden High School, where I met an amazing, inspiring teacher who changed my life, Freddie Lajavardi.
So, you see one way you can solve this. You can stop your catapult.
I joined his after-school robotics class, and the problems weren't easy to solve, but Freddie always knew how to make it fun.
Leave you in a higher trajectory. You're doing a good job.
Got this.
The kids are just having so much fun. They were learning so much. They didn't even realize that they were learning, and that was the best part.
Awesome.
They heard about a national underwater robotics competition in Santa Barbara, California, and on a whim, decided to enter.
Heads up.
We didn't have much funding, but if you can't be expensive, be clever. So we used cheap landscaping pipe. In Robotics Club, Freddie taught us a system to find the problem, come up with different solutions, and pick the best one. But the one problem we couldn't solve was the smell of the pipe glue. It just stunk. So we named our robot Stinky.
Turn inside. Working, yeah.
Stinky was a bunch of pipe with a little bit of CPU and a whole lot of cables.
$6 months and $800 later, Stinky was ready to go.
Okay, guys, let's hurry up and get Stinky in here.
Sadly, Angelica had work commitments and had to miss the trip.
I was really disappointed, but, I said my goodbyes, and off they went.
Stopped me on the corner, swear you hit me like a vision. I wasn't expecting, but who am I to tell fate where it's supposed to go with it? Don't you blink, you might miss it. See, we got a right to just love it or leave it. You find it and keep it, 'cause it ain't every day you get the chance to say, oh, comienza así, en el corazón, habiendo sido, brillando más del sol.
The team arrived in Santa Barbara the day before the competition. Some of the best engineering programs in the country compete, like MIT, the champs from the year before.
We're going with a mindset that we were going mainly as observers.
And it would be just one college, that would be phenomenal.
Brillando más que el sol.
When we arrived there, we looked like the carnival had arrived. Just a raggedy robot. Looked like we just pieced together everything from a junkyard.
That's MIT.
The other robots were like pieces of underwater jewelry.
Yeah, if I see it.
They were chrome.
Start turning.
They were stainless steel. They were manufactured plastic.
These high school kids wanted to quickly test Stinky before anyone noticed them.
The robot was going left when they wanted to go right, wouldn't go up when they wanted to go up.
We had to figure out what was going on.
Freddie has always told his students, when you get in a jam, start asking smart questions.
We had a small leak, but no clue where it was.
If we can't find the leak, what can we do?
And then Lorenzo asked everybody, aren't tampons really absorbent?
This was a do or die kind of situation.
I got him!
Yeah! It wasn't about building a robot. It was about learning how to learn for yourself.
The boys arrived at the competition exhausted, without a chance to test Stinky.
We had no idea if this solution would work.
Thanks to a wild idea, Stinky was working again. The boys had 30 minutes to complete 10 tasks. The college teams had a laser to measure distances. Carl Hayden couldn't afford one. They used a tape measure instead.
The hardest task was to sample the fluid from a barrel with a tube. Most of the teams didn't even attempt it.
When we went straight to it, it just fell into it like it was meant to be or something.
At the awards banquet, they heard something that surprised everyone.
And second place goes to Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
MIT got second place.
I was thinking, who's first? Oh man, who beat MIT? This is gonna be awesome.
First place goes to Carl Hayden High School from Phoenix, Arizona.
It was almost disbelief.
Is this a dream or is this for real?
I don't remember walking to the stage because, I was just floating, I think.
What started out as a crazy idea turned into something so much more. Today, that high school robotics club has grown exponentially, largely thanks to Freddie.
We're not going to block time.
Knowing that somebody believes in you, even though you don't believe in yourself, even though you doubt that you could do something, I think, if you could find that in somebody, it's a blessing.
It was because of him that Angelica went to Stanford.
Now my husband Juan and I are both engineers in Phoenix. And, you never know. Maybe my daughter will be one too.